Making myskoobi notebooks is really easy. The first thing to do is to make your artwork. This video will show you how to get the best results if you're starting from scratch to make a piece of artwork specifically for your notebook cover. But the same guidelines can help you if you're choosing from artwork you already have. The first thing to do is to select your paper. It can be any color or texture. We recommend working with 8.5 by 11 inch paper or 11 by 17. That's because these sizes work perfectly on any home or office scanner. This will be important later when you've finished your artwork and it's time to make a digital copy. This is a piece of standard 8.5 by 11 office paper. Turned this way, it's called landscape orientation. Choosing landscape is the simplest way to design the cover of your Skoobi notebook. Here are a couple examples of real notebooks made using landscape orientation. You see how the right half of the picture becomes the front cover of your notebook, and the left half of the picture becomes the back cover of your notebook. If you choose this approach, keep these things in mind. First, the middle of your picture will fall on the book's spine. It's a good idea to fold the paper gently in half from left to right, like this. Unfold it again, and the little crease is exactly where your spine will be. Don't put any important words or images here. Try to think of your page as two separate surfaces, unless you're perfectly happy for your image to wrap back to front. Now, for example, this beautiful painting of poppies by our friend Leslie Redhead wraps all the way across the book and looks fabulous this way. Remember, not to put anything important too close to the outside edges of your drawing, as it may get trimmed off in printing. Finally, the myskoobi logo. It will go on the back cover of your notebook right here, so don't put anything important there. Another way to use landscape-oriented artwork for a myskoobi notebook cover is to turn it sideways and put it on the front and back of your book like this. This is a good way to create a sketchbook. Okay, that's landscape orientation. Now we're going to show you portrait orientation. Again, this is a standard 8.5 by 11 piece of office paper, but now it's turned to the short sides at the bottom. This is called portrait. If you choose this approach, it will look like this. This grade 4 student made two portrait-oriented drawings of his cat Max and used one on the front and one on the back. That way you don't have to worry about spine placement. But you should still think about keeping important details away from the edge of the paper. Now you're ready to draw, or paint, or crayon, or sketch, or collage. Use any creative tools you like. Be fancy, be simple, anything works. Just remember that you get out of it what you put in. So bold colors will make you a bold cover. Light colors and lines will make a lighter cover. Think about the style of notebook you would like to have. But don't worry too much. Remember, myskoobi notebooks are not expensive, so it's affordable to try a few different options. Here, as you see, are a few examples of real Skoobies. And most importantly, remember to have fun. And then we'll talk about how to scan your image so that you can order your Skoobi book online.